Is that better?
Yeah, I think this commentary stream audio was pretty loud.
Yeah. Let me see if we can turn that down a little bit.
And we're off. So, space jump first. Hopefully we find a missile there. Basically, space jump first is a scan dash to sequence break to where you would normally find space jump first. You skip like a third of the game that way, but hopefully you find a missile here. Oh, and it's high speed.
It's good to have, but not right away.
Yeah, not immediately useful. Another ship we have. Looks like Spider.
Caesar did not look at that, so let's hope he comes back here.
Yeah, I hope he remembers.
He probably will. He still has to come back for hints.
And shout out to Fusion Suit.
2 fusion suits, perfect.
Yeah. It'll bring them some extra luck. Couldn't tell what's on grapple edge.
It's a new tank.
Yeah, that's more ball up there. And the half pipe didn't see what was on ball edge.
We got a peek when Yrbeat goes to cancel it again.
I missed that too.
Yeah, he's not even looking.
Part of it. Okay. So this is a pretty standard start. Missiles at high mecha. They're gonna have to backtrack all the way to Talon just to get their heads. Whatever else is out there. And then they're gonna have to come back for Morph Ball and then back again for whatever was under the ship. I already forgot what was there.
Spider.
Oh, right, yeah.
And since we saw Morph Ball in the half pipe, we're gonna assume we're getting the space jump pretty soon.
So you see high mecha skip, both of them, and space jumps right there, so. With space jump now, they probably, I mean, they're still gonna have to backtrack to Talon, but
yeah,
they'll still find missiles here. Probably.
They can at least pick up Morph Ball now, so they can get Spider on the way over there.
Yeah. Not gonna see much route divergence yet until they get more of their, you know, like all their basic starting items like Morph Ball, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Caesar's health getting a little sketchy there. Uh-oh.
Careful. We gotta careful, Caesar. That was my race mail. I finished in like 20 seconds under an hour. Oh, chat was just talking about a race that happened that was under an hour, which was mine.
Getting vault ledge, check. Missiles, okay. Fair enough. And in vault we have, looks like, not a missile.
It was a suit. I couldn't tell which one though. Very nice dash up to
E10.
the grapple ledge, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and a power bomb for Yrbeat.
Okay. And power bombs are in logic to possibly get bombs with.
Yep. Although that power bomb is actually out of logic without boost ball.
Oh.
Alright, we already know where 2 artifacts are already without hints. It's pretty good.
Did anyone check the upper item? I had missed it.
In Ruin Shrine?
Yeah.
Yeah, they both did. It was the power bomb.
Oh. I thought that was... I thought that was somewhere else. My bad.
Yrbeat is not checking, or he's not going right back to Telemeter. He's going to go push on to Watery Hall. Third artifact in Ruin Fountain. Wow. This is a stack Chozo.
Now I'm realizing the volume controls on my lower right. That's better. And now we have a route divergence. Yrbeat heading for Watery Hall while Caesar is going back for hints. Since we're on 2.4, I'm wondering if Yrbeat might find more of the artifacts before checking hints, or possibly all of them.
He may. We already found half of them.
Yeah. Yeah, that was Spider and Landing Site. Yrbeat may have either forgotten about it or it's just trying to get these checks out of the way before going back. Oh, I'm getting a root cave check.
Oh,
Caesar.
Yrbeat did not have a power bomb to check Dynamo.
Oh, that's too bad. There's a guaranteed drop in Watery Hall access. Let's just try to see. Okay, bombs and transport tunnel B.
Yeah, it's a good find.
Yes. Looks like Caesar was considering doing the Arbor Chamber out of bounds, but decided against it. Could be time consuming for just a missile, so I don't blame him.
Yeah. It has quite a few requirements, so it doesn't usually have something good in it. Well, sometimes it does.
Yeah, except when it does. Spider Ball gonna be making a pretty crash site check.
And maybe an overgrown counter chip while he's here.
Yeah. Good idea.
In fact, he could do Chozo backwards.
Yeah, bombs.
Although, if he was going to do that, I think he would check his hints first. Oh, boost.
Boost
That's
ball,
good.
okay.
So that power bomb is in logic now.
Yeah. Looks like Caesar is going for overgrown cap. Maybe
No,
not.
look here. We haven't checked any hints yet. But we have seen 3 of the artifacts.
Yrbeat might be headed for this.
Very nice for it. Class cycling.
Yeah.
And another power bomb.
Okay. And he's going backwards. Still might come back again to do Chosen backwards. just dash across the water.
Yep.
What I always seem to mark that. Said it a couple times. Nice kid dash by Yrbeat. My least favorite dashes.
Ooh, and wave.
Wave.
Wave and waterfall tempo, that's good.
Personally, that would be more incentive for me to check shows up in the back.
Yeah.
Not because you need it to get through, but probably would have pointed you there anyway, especially in Spider.
Nursery. Gallery. Rando.
Dynamo.
They are all in Chozo. Those are super easy artifacts, all of them.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a hunt for Phazon Suit Seed. And Plasma, too.
Yeah. Yeah, seeds, they tend to be jet until one of those two items. And they can potentially lengthen the seed by a half hour to an hour. Like my seed earlier today, which had everything in either Chozo or Phendrana, and then Phazon was in PCA, which added like 45 minutes. It was ridiculous.
Were you hunting for X-Ray, too?
I had X-Ray.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got that pretty early on. But that Phazon, though, it's really... You can do it fast.
Sure can.
Oh, listen to the customer. Sorry for this.
We're gonna have to mute you now. Bash was talking about releasing 2.5 tomorrow, I think.
Tomorrow? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've been watching that Prime Dev Updates channel in the Discord, and he's been pushing a lot of stuff to it, so...
Like what?
Just merging in all the patcher changes, like the showing you what the random starting items are now, and just fixing some logic bugs.
Yeah, like the logic bug that makes 2.4 generate a lot of jet scenes.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe the reverse upper mines.
Oh, yes. Yeah, fixing the reverse early mines.
Yeah. I'm keeping 2.4 though, just in case I'm in the mood for a jet scene. There's Spider and Caesar getting his suit.
Is that Phazon Suit?
Oh my god.
No, it's
That's,
Gravity.
Okay.
Okay.
Never mind, I got excited for a second. At least we don't have to look at Puke Suit.
Yeah, we get to look at Grape Suit instead. artifact number 2. Artifact 3 about 20 seconds later.
I didn't know that extendable spot extended that far.
Getting flashbacks to the R-Web Remy race, so they've been up for that.
God. That was pretty ridiculous.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, for those of you who didn't see it, there was a previous race where Ruined Nursery without bombs was enabled, and bombs were in the nursery.
Mm-hmm.
And it took both of them between 30 minutes to an hour to get it, I believe.
Yeah.
That was Remy Demi versus R-Web, I believe.
Yep.
Caesar is doing some standable terrain to get lava to get this artifact. Several ways to do it, but
Oh,
that's one of them.
that was close. Yeah, some of these fight ball tracks like to mess up your control stick direction.
Yeah. Classic Metroid. Even in 2 games.
Mm-hmm. Alright, the only 2 artifacts Caesar has left are the Dynamo and Burn Dome ones, so that should be very fast.
Yeah.
I think Yrbeat is going to be giving us the reverse Rosa here.
Yeah, looks like maybe we're a little indecisive about where to go next.
Yeah. It can be a little overwhelming when you have so many options given to you right away.
Exactly.
Base jump was in Transport Access North behind Hyde Mecca. Destroyed check, as well as all of the others check. They might high five soon. supers, artifact number 6.
Number 6. So,
at 20 minutes in.
yeah, the hunt for go mode begins.
If this was a skip impact raider seed, he could go beat the game right now.
Stun lock, something else.
A nice to have. So, what can they do at this point? I think light
area.
Yeah.
Or if they find Permal, maybe Frigate. They could do it without it, but
They could.
I wouldn't put it in the logic.
Yeah. Frigate's usually not most runners' first choice. Oh, that's plasma up there, I think.
Okay.
Crossway.
Logically, supers would have been required for us.
Yeah.
Supers. Yeah.
And boost and spider, but they have that already.
Yeah. Bit of trouble with that alpha. I think you have to.
Oh, there's thermal.
Okay.
That's not a good sign.
Yeah, to get in that little alcove, you have to kind of like line your first jump with like, or line your eyesight with the space. I don't know how to explain this well.
Yeah. I think that the top overhangs more than the bottom, so you have to not have too much speed. But he got it.
It's like the bar.
I think MightyCaesar dodged it. Yeah, he went around. I didn't see if he checked permits, but since Yrbeat isn't going for it, he probably isn't going to it. Yrbeat remembering the other all-yellow check. We don't know if we need supers. If Phase on Suit requires supers, then we're gonna need them, but...
Technically, we needed it for Crossway.
Yeah, all of our artifacts were really fast Chozo artifacts, so... Caesar's already picked them all up. And yes, Phase on Suit is the last item needed. Which can be almost anywhere in the game. So the hunt begins.
Yeah. I think it could be anywhere, technically, except one location.
Yeah, just Phase on Mining Tunnel.
but this plasma.
And it's a good thing Retro put these decorations on the wall here so we can do this.
Yeah.
I think Caesar's doing a second jump a little too early. That's why he's not getting in. He's got too much height.
Personally, I wouldn't try to morph into it. Like, if you get the jump right, you could just land into it without morphing. Because usually I find that when I morph, it kind of increases my ball speed. This looks like it.
Oh, I thought he had it there.
That's right. She needs to delay Spec's jump. Shout out to Bash, by the way. One of the main devs of this rando.
Yeah, hey Bash.
It's like we're getting an upper dynamo check. Did Caesar already check that? I missed it.
He did. It was just a missile.
Okay. Oh, and fun fact, you can actually land on that little,
Hey, you got it. Oh no!
Oh, no! Totally forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, fun fact, you can land on that little fly in Dynamo. I landed on it once and it actually elevated me up.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was an accident, but interesting nonetheless.
Okay, careful.
All right.
Nicely done. Yrbeat just checking his hints, remembering all his artifacts are early on. Oh, that was really close.
Yeah, I think this trick is called hyper bomb jump.
Yeah.
Basically, I think you lay a bomb, let yourself bomb up, and then start timing the continuous bombs. Seems to be how it works, although I've never tried it.
Yeah, you're picking up his grape suit too. Interested to see where he'll go next after he finishes getting his artifacts.
Yeah, with Phazon being pretty much anywhere.
Yeah. They still don't have various suits, so they can't do anything anymore.
Yeah, they're still gonna have to go through Frigate at some point.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, there could be more rapid versions once they find plasma there.
Yeah, since they have gravity already and thermal visor and spider, Barrier can be pretty much anywhere at this point.
Yeah.
Except for magma.
Well, early Magmar. It could be in Workstation.
Yeah.
So it's not superheated.
Or plasma processing.
Yeah. It's like we're getting Great Tree Hall and Light Probe check.
Mm-hmm.
Caesar might even do bar skin.
I bet he will too, yeah. Might do reverse frigate, might do mines. Yeah, that's those spider tracks screwing up your control stick again.
Yeah. He attempted to skip it at first, but couldn't land on things. Kind of a thin surface.
Yeah.
Oh, and I forgot about Tower of Light. That's some logic to it.
Yep. Although I find Tower of Light usually doesn't have anything good in it, but it might this time.
It's rare, in my experience.
Yeah, especially the upper one.
Yeah. Except when it has some.
Oh boy, life growth tunnel.
Yeah. move the stick in the half pipe. That makes sense. Yeah, sometimes moving your stick can make things worse. You just kind of have to let the ball, you know, roll where it rolls. That's usually better.
Yeah, I think there's a... This doesn't apply to the half pipe, but there's a speed cap when you're holding up on the control stick. So if you're boosting around, you want to just let go of the stick, and you go a lot faster.
Yeah, I've noticed that in hallways a lot. Like those S-shaped hallways. They, letting go of the stick tends to be faster than boosting. Although I forget to do that all the time. And Yrbeat taking a fall. That's probably very annoying. Vertical rooms in general.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could get up there that way.
I've seen a few runners go for that this tournament. Looks a little harder to me than just doing the dash.
Yeah, I mean the dashes are kind of like 50-50 consistent for me.
They're weird dashes. You need to get like as much height as possible, and dashes don't really get much height usually.
Yeah, and the R jumps are slower, but a little more consistent if you're better at R jumps. It's like you just gave up and decided to check the cutscene, and it's just a missile.
Caesar just getting bar skip nicely done.
Nice.
Is he going to go to frigate? Yes, he is. Good idea.
How many tries did it take Caesar?
I didn't see all of them, but I think it was at least 3 or 4. Which isn't bad. Oh,
Yeah.
there's supers.
Oh, okay.
Perfect. Gives him a chance to check biohazard here.
So, logically, Caesar was supposed to come all the way here to get supers, and then go all the way back to get that one artifact. It's Metroid. And yes, God, that is a perfect segue to Biohazard. If that has phase on, good to go.
Yeah. Right next to Impact Raider. It's been extremely jet so far, Dave. They're just looking for phase on 2 at this point.
Yeah.
All of our artifacts were in Chozo, and very easy to get.
I wonder if Yrbeat knows about the flopper skip.
Oh, there's main power bombs. I think they're good on power bombs now.
Yeah. Looks like Yrbeat's going for flopper. Probably looking for phase on.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, probably a good idea to check everything.
Yeah.
Especially, I think Flag is actually a pretty good play if you haven't found Yrbeat yet.
Yeah.
And just a
super. Yeah, with super, Caesar might actually be able to do flopper backwards.
You can check my closet for you.
Yeah.
boxes to lock you in.
Yeah, I'm surprised the splash damage from missiles doesn't seem to get them all.
That'd be too easy.
I mean, should crates really be a challenge?
I think so.
I don't know.
Caesar might check Harbor Chamber on the way up. He does have plasma beam.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have grapple or X-ray, which would put it in logic, but still might be Vason suit.
I couldn't tell what that item was between.
I guess missed it. We'll find out in a minute.
Let's do that. But there's still one more check.
Yeah.
So you see a spider, just roll down the track and come back up. Just a missile in Harbor Chamber. So, back to Chisel it is.
Yeah. Caesar, if he does elect to do flower, he might do it backwards since he has everything he needs to do that.
Tree check, just a missile.
No, you need Phazon suit to use the Phazon beam to damage Essence at the end of the game.
Yeah. If you don't, you would have to go back out, look for it.
Yeah. Oh, you have to reset the game.
Yeah, we'll reset.
Yeah, unfortunately, Yrbeat does not have supers here, or X-ray, so these ghosts are going to be a pain.
Yeah. With supers, it's one super and one charge shot to kill them.
Yep.
And with X-ray, you don't have to wait out their invisible bases.
Oh.
Just a missile.
Flagro is guarding 10 missiles.
Even though it's out of logic, they can still check the magma.
They can. I have a feeling Caesar's going to do that. Although, I think actually Yrbeat has to do this anyways, because I don't think he knows the Rune Fountain early. Yeah, from here it looks like mines, they could go to Fendrana through Magmore, although it's not technically in logic without there yet.
Yeah, they would have to go to Magmore to Frigate.
Do mines first, yeah.
Yeah, or that. Well, I had that.
Yeah, mines is the only thing that's really in logic right now.
Yrbeat getting his final artifact. Now it's just a question of who's going to find Phazon first. Dash from Caesar. So, mines it is, I guess.
Yeah. Unless somebody wants to do Fendrana early. Yrbeat might do, or he's just checking Arbor Chamber.
Probably Arbor Chamber. Caesar's going for Clockworks. Very disappointed.
So do you have any predictions for where Phazon Suit's gonna be?
Besides PCA, anywhere but Phazon.
What I would like to see is Phazon Suit in Storage Cave right next to Storage Cavern, the one in Triclops Pit.
Oh yeah,
And-
with Wiring Barrier.
And Varia on OP.
Let's see.
Caesar did check mine, or Frigate. He found supers in there.
Having a bit of trouble with the UK dash. There's also a slope jump and L jump you can do towards some standard to get up there, but it's also very precise. But he gets the dash.
Yes, we get the properly looped flagger music here thanks to Troy.
Yeah. You basically get it by.
Sorry, Yrbeat just fell down again.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, you get the fixed flagger music by using a trilogy ISO and the Rando, which can take that from it and patch the music. I agree, Bash. Should we make a good sound?
Gonna lay down a rando rap right here.
If I could rap, I might do it.
All that work Yrbeat did just for missile. Same for Caesar. at this point, both these runners are just retracing each other's steps, so not much to say here.
Clearing out everything they can before
Yeah.
going where they need to go from a process of elimination.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to be thorough in these types of seeds.
Yeah, especially when you only need your last item. Now this dash that Yrbeat's attempting, not exactly, okay, not the dash across, but the dash into the item. I'm not sure how much you're supposed to bend that because I tried it, played it, and I haven't just make it that far. And like once I hit the water, it kills my speed.
Yeah, you have to bend it forward quite a bit, but not like too much. It helps a little if you morph at the end. That gives you a little bit more like forward speed.
Chat also says Phazon to be behind Thardus.
Could be. And no one likes doing Thardus.
Yeah. Thardus has trolled us before in this tournament with bombs. So.
Yeah, one of my seeds. And MightyCaesars.
I'll be right back.
Alright. Oh. Where is Caesar going? I think he might just be checking lava lake here. Not saving. You know he doesn't have area? He does, and he's just going for it. Okay.
Okay, I'm back. Did I miss anything?
Yeah, Caesar just tried to go for a partial hell run here. He's just checking lava lake.
So.
Yeah, Tokapa, that intro cutscene's not there if you don't have area.
Lava lake?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why it doesn't happen sometimes.
Fun fact, Lava Lake does double the heat damage of all the other rooms in Magmore. Which is why it's pretty risky to do a VMR through there.
Yeah. Might have been the devs just trying to warn you extra hard about not going in there.
Yeah. On the topic of more races, I think there was supposed to be one, but it's been canceled because one of the runners... Yeah, one of the runners is in the middle of a hurricane, so...
Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, there was going to be one at 11:30 tonight, but we'll have to reschedule.
Yeah, Yrbeat just finding his supers.
know there was that much standable terrain up there.
Nope, no special settings for this one, so
Yeah.
it's stock setting.
The only gentleman's agreement they've made is to allow infinite speed, which is of course using boost ball to get multiple items at once in certain rooms. Caesar is going to head for workstation and possibly plasma processing, passing by one heated room to get to the other side, which you can do with a scan dash, standable terrain, and/or R jumps.
And since he has gravity, you can just jump across. And
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, nice
Oh,
arrow.
I didn't know you could make it like that. I just let myself drop down into the lava and jump out. Wow, it's a lot of standable collision.
And Life Grove Tunnel strikes again. There we go. So actually, plasma processing isn't unlocked because they don't have grapple. But still a good idea to check. Highest missile count ever is, I don't know. Highest I've ever gotten is like 150. There's not much point getting many more missiles past that.
Only reason to get a lot of missiles if you're planning on using beam combos.
I think Caesar's picking those up because he's predicting a VMR in his future.
Yeah, probably.
Caesar's going to have a choice right here. Whether to go Browns or
Where's grab?
I think Caesar's going to skip that. That is a fairly lengthy check. He didn't find Varia. He's in a non-heated room.
Yeah. Personally, I would have gotten grapple anyway, just in case gravity chamber or grapple item was required, because I have trouble with that slope jump to get up there.
Yeah, it's tricky. And if you fall, you're going right to the bottom of the lake. And we have a good route divergence here. Yrbeat going on through mines while Caesar's going for Flago, or Tardis.
A stash.
leaving guard is behind. Hopefully he doesn't have phase on suit.
Yeah, it's a lengthy check, but your last location and stuff might be worth it.
I think at this point it's a good idea to not do it since he has so many checks left he can do.
Yeah, get all the quick checks out of the way, save the moments for later. So,
You're not doing deep in Rando right now. What is that? Oh, maybe he is. That looked like a beam combo in there. Oh, okay. Never mind.
At least I think it was.
Either way, he didn't want it, so.
X-ray.
Nice.
Hope that doesn't mean anything.
Well, they did get it at the perfect spot.
Might mean something.
Yeah, at this point, it's really anybody's game. Whoever finds phase on suit first is gonna win. And they're both doing really different checks, so I could die to them. Shaft. Probably missile.
Frosky. Oh, no. It's not Frosky.
It's an E-tank on the ledge.
Looks like Yrbeat is opting out of checking road lines. Don't really blame him, but
He did get that X-ray.
at this point,
Hope he at least checks PCA.
labs check. Did Yrbeat use X-ray through that wall? I didn't see it.
No, he didn't. He's using it for the platforms, though.
He is farming for bombs, so he did see it.
I didn't see him look at it. I was watching him the whole time. Maybe he did, though. He's not checking PCA either. Oh, I got a power bomb. Nice.
Oh, yes, Jim. Fortunately, I'm just in the top.
Although that might be handy.
It's easier to get this hard right skip backwards. It's harder to do backwards than forwards, in my opinion. Very weird shaped trigger.
Yeah. It's basically a tube that goes around the door. That's supposed to activate as soon as you exit the door.
Who gets it? Nicely done.
That was looking pretty dead so far. Mine's looking
At this point, my guess would be lower mines or early Magmore.
Although Caesar still has a couple checks left.
True. Now, doing this room double layered can be a little risky if you have a low health, because there's shadow pirates as well as regular pirates who make it all gang up on you, trap you in a corner, and do a lot of damage.
It's always Stardust too.
Caesar might be going with those.
I mean, he's got thermal, he's got plasma. It won't be too slow. Nice spreader. That'll be good for exo.
Oh, yeah, he is.
He has 5 E-tanks. He could maybe check a few of the early Magmore checks. That transport tunnel A and maybe like Warrior Shrine.
Did Yrbeat check elite research and everything?
I don't think he did. didn't check the storage depot A either. I believe chosen talent has been completely cleared. Still no Varia, still no phase on suit. Only places left really are Magmod and Mines. And Thardis. So Caesar check everything with Thardis at this point and Rando. If I was him, I would go and check those few Magmor spots you can do right now.
Yeah, you can check Transport Tunnel A, Warrior Strike, Firing Shores, Triclops Pit,
Storage tunnel.
Storage Cavern.
Storage cavern might be a stretch. Well, you could probably make it. Oh, you know, I think you might be doing Thardis now.
This will get it out of the way so we don't have to come all the way back.
Yeah. And we thought this would be a jet.
It was a jet start.
It was. Not a jet ending.
Vanilla Phase
Bash, the 2.4 seeds have been either extremely jet or extremely long. There's been no in between.
Alright.
Leaning a little bit more towards the jet side.
Most of my random elevator seeds have been really long.
I think the new algorithm for 2.4 works better with random elevators. just missiles.
Like misled, am I right?
That was good. Like mines is the answer at this point.
Yeah. Would you excuse me for a few minutes?
Sure. Yeah, I agree, Gollop. I think you should go for some of the easier VMR stuff. Although, considering how much stuff they check, they really don't have that many things. Caesar's gonna give us the PCA check. That's just a miss. And considering the lack of E-tanks they have right now, I'd say there's a pretty good chance they would find some E-tanks in that group. So I think a VMR would be a really good idea right now. Look at that. Just doing a trick here to skip this pirate fight by just jumping on the trigger. Oh, it looks like he touched at the very end. Yrbeat has to be careful here. He's getting more energy. Hopefully Beat is going to save here. Alright, thank you. Caesar using his boost ball to clip through the wall here. And the laser check.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
No problem.
What did I miss?
Caesar picked up his X-ray, and now it looks like he's doing early mines backwards.
Still not.
Or and still not very yet.
Wow.
And there's a bug in where you're supposed to be able to do mines backwards, but you can't reach one of the scan points. So
Yeah.
Caesar is unfortunately on the backtrack.
Yeah. It's being fixed in 2.5.
Yeah. Oh, there's a suit in there. Can't tell which one.
Goodness.
I don't think Caesar has a power ball. I hope he's not. Okay, he left all the way back. I was concerned he'd soft lock himself in that room.
They patched that.
Okay. Good. He did another room backwards, that's why it was all weird like that. What suit is this? That is Phazon suit. Oh no, it's Varia. Varia. The hunt continues.
Right. Maybe you're right. Maybe it's in storage cavern.
Yeah. He's kind of far from Phazon at this point.
You mean storage cavern?
Yeah, I don't know why I said. I meant mag. I get magma and mines confused a lot.
Why I always kill those pirates. You do not want to ignore them.
Nothing the power bomb can't solve. Or not, I guess not. Oh no, Caesar.
Oh no. They're like Glenn Close in Fatal Attraction. They're not be ignored, man. People over 30 might get that reference.
Oh, he's not taking out the turrets. That's so risky. Oh wait, they're gone. I forgot they're not here in the second layer. No, the turrets in that room.
Oh, okay. I thought it was dark in there when the turrets were there.
I don't know. I usually only go through that room once, so.
It's a line from the movie Fatal Attraction from the late 80s. It's people over 30 getting that reference.
I'm not sure what layer this is. I haven't seen any enemies in here.
I usually find the second layer to have no enemies.
Oh.
Not sure what causes it though. Or causes the layer change.
I might be picking up Storage Depot B. Oh no, wait, I don't think he even picked that up.
This is another reason I would have picked up Grapple.
Yeah. This jump's actually a lot easier if you use a power bomb on the rubble in front of the last morph ball bomb slot. So you can, I don't know. He might not. Or maybe he wants to save him. Yeah, if Yrbeat here decides to check some early Magmar stuff, and he finds Phazon suit, he could steal this win from Caesar.
I think some people in chat are mistaking Caesar for me. Caesar is the one racing. I'm the one commentating. Pale blood.
Caesar being very cautious here, for good reason. Oh, very nice. I've never been able to do that slip jump up to the second part of this round.
I've done it like once.
Yeah, actually, I think I have too.
I think I did it with an R jump, but it kind of looks like Caesar did an L jump, so I'm not sure if he used a slope somewhere or he could just make it.
I think when I did it, our jumps weren't even found yet, so.
It's alright, brother. Don't worry about it.
Please save Caesar. Thank you. Both these runners have had some close calls this race. Now the question is, do you go back to Magmar, which is kind of far away, or do you keep doing mines? Because just because you got area doesn't mean Phazon's going to be in Magmar.
Yeah, I mean, it's a gamble. The valid choices. It's just a question of which one's the right.
Yeah. Said they both have about the same amount of checks.
By the way, what was under the ship again?
Spider.
Just got my seats mixed up.
I mean, Phazon suit. Yes, Diggle, we found various suit in the storage depot 8.
Yeah, so now they have a choice between lower mines and early Magmar.
Yeah.
Looks like Yrbeat might be doing a hell run soon. So,
That is a good idea.
down there.
Hopefully he saved and see. I'm gonna assume he did. Oh, these vertical doors with the pirates really get to it. Alright, what do we have in Transport Tunnel A? E-tank, that's handy.
Yep. Got 7 so far.
More Hell Run fuel. You can make about almost every check, not in the same run. You could see them all at this point. Oh, there's another E-tank. You can easily get them all now. Another E-tank, okay. Not going for that yet, smart. Wait till you check the recovery shores. What do we have there? Just a missile. We have two more, one more check actually. No, two storage. Not about that one. He should be able to reach storage cavern now. He has 9 full E-tanks. And Caesar already saw Lava Lake, so we know that's not his too. But Yrbeat doesn't know that.
Convenient place to take, so that's for sure.
Yeah. One last check. Thankfully, this room storage cavern isn't heated. It's a little break. Come on. Oh, no.
So it's...
It is deep phase.
All it was.
There it is.
Oh. Officially hit go mode.
Yep.
About probably over an hour after the game.
Yeah.
Because I think that was like a half hour in.
Yeah, Caesar had all his artifacts like 20 minutes in.
Yeah.
And he got plasma like 30 minutes in.
Yeah. This is what we mean by siege either being really jet or really long.
Mm-hmm.
And it's usually the go mode item that makes it long. Oh, that.
That's already saved. No, it's not OP required, but it's an OP is an optimal route to take.
Yeah. But he has everything he needs to do that.
Yep. He's got everything except grapple. Rando. Yrbeat spending valuable seconds turning the fusion suit back on. You can tell by his timer he's the fan of the fusion suit.
I can't tell what the background is.
It is fusion suit.
Oh.
Oh, Caesar messing up the dash to get across the screen easily. Not easily, but quickly. It's a pretty tricky dash. It relies a lot on the timing of the pirate.
Yeah, and you have to bend it really far or bend it a lot.
If you take too long, the pirate's gonna move in a bad spot and you can't do it anymore.
Can you do it the other way? To the left?
I don't think so. I don't think there's enough room. You can do it off the scan point that you use to disable the force field.
Which one would you say is easier?
We'll definitely go for the pirate because you don't have to worry about accidentally scanning the force field away too early.
I usually just arch up from the platform above.
This is a pretty common backup method for the failure dash, though.
Never been too good at this one either.
Yeah, it's pretty hard. You have to get a lot of height. Dazen was in fungal hull access, so it was just deep enough to be annoying.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely entirely sure it's faster than Mega Pirate. If you find it there.
Might be just about the same.
Yeah. Depends on how good you are at OG, I guess.
Or how good OP wants to be.
Yeah.
Or particularly the troopers. Was the hardest part. Because when you're trying to ignore them, they can really bully you hard.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't pay attention. You take a lot of damage.
Yeah, I always kill them because you have like just enough time to kill them.
Well, for me, it depends on which ones they are. If they're like ice pirates or power pirates, where they're super, but plasma or wave pirates, they can take a while. Usually squeeze up on one side.
I'm not sure. Oh, he just missed that cycle.
What's that? It's just got super good.
Case of them was in Combo Hall Access. Caesar taken out. OP. Yeah, actually, that whiteout glitch for Essence is one of the very few things that was fixed for the first revision of Prime that was released in the US.
Oh, didn't know that. Base.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
about to find this Phazon. He'll decide if I don't need to or turn around. That little jump Caesar did right there is harder than it looks. So we have to dodge some collision that he would bonk on. Pretty precise. Yeah, looks like Yrbeat turned around. Totally forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, Ridley. Right now we're just waiting on Caesar to end the first flying phase, and then once Ridley lands, he can boost into his chest and immediately put him into his final phase, because Loose Ball does 50,000 damage per frame, and they've got to make takes about 3 minutes. Welcome back. Not really seeing what I'm doing. Yrbeat finally got very nice, cooperative. Yes, Caesar is winning. It all came down to who found Phazon Seed first, and they both kind of diverged paths looking for it, and Caesar ended up finding it first, and Fungal Hall being in mines.
Fungal Hall access.
Oh, sorry, Fungal Hall access.
I think we saw every check in this race, didn't we? Every single
so.
spot. It was 100% seed.
This slope jump right here, or this climb rather, yeah, a little bit tricky, especially if you're under the pressure of trying to avoid those Metroids.
Yeah. They love to mess you up.
Oh my god, oh, that's some good arrows on this track. Yeah, on that track. It's still winning. I also forgot to mention in sub-chin before, things get pretty random. It's controlled by just dashing whatever it feels like.
We're doing that.
Yeah, this sea was a trip. Well, Caesar hit go mode 20-ish minutes in, and then it took another hour, 15 minutes to find last go thread, which was Space on Sea. Everything was generous except examples. It was like way far away from everything else.
Everything except wave.
Caesar's doing right now is attack canceling, shooting at this rhythm manipulates essence to the layer 4. stepping in and out of the field to maximize the damage in the core. And Caesar finishes in first place with an official time of 2:02:09, and Yrbeat has forfeited. Caesar.
Terrible seed, and Diggle should feel bad.
I mean, one part was terrible. Everything else was like, jet.
Yeah, I spent an hour and 30 minutes looking for Phazon suit. That's pretty terrible, if I say so myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Between the two of you, you checked every spot.
Yeah, this was 100% seed.
Like, when I found Varia there, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go for the lower mines play. And there's a fair chance it's not there, and it's actually going to be in, like, Warrior Shrine.
Mm-hmm.
And Yrbeat did a hell run to check early Magmore, didn't find anything.
Yeah, I also did, like, a mini hell run just to check Lava Lake, because I had a seed similar to this at one point, where Phazon ended up being at Lava Lake, but Varia wasn't in as bad a spot. But yeah.
Yeah. Yrbeat, how you doing?
Also, Crossway did not happen. Nobody saw that.
It happens to the rest of us.
Oh, sorry, my mic is muted.
Hello.
Hi. I do want to say I'm a little mad at myself because I was very close in Phazon to actually grabbing Phazon suit, and I chose to go to Fendrana instead. I also tried to do Hell Run for some reason, thinking it was behind Varia.
Honestly, it could have been there. Like,
Yeah.
it came down to just, which one of you made the right gamble.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
Because Varia was in, where was it?
Storage Depot A.
Storage Depot A, yeah.
Vanilla Flame.
Which could have easily pointed you towards early Magmore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I did not have fun playing that seed. I had fun the first like half hour. I was like, this is golden. I'm gonna find Phazon immediately, and it's gonna be go mode in a half hour, and it just wasn't. So that was cool.
Yeah, these 2.4 seeds have been like either really jet or really long, no in between. Just
yeah.
Those two different types of Metroids really wanted to mess me up in that Essence fight. Because somehow a Hunter Metroid survived a power bomb, and a normal Metroid also survived a power bomb. So I had to finish them off while doing my damage to Essence.
Yeah.
Still got the 3-pull.
Yeah, that was a good little Metroid snipe, by the way, during the attack cancels. By the way, speaking of that, has anyone ever had the power bombs not work, even though they had some during that? Because that's happened to me a few times. I don't know
Like
why.
they just didn't go off?
Right.
I can't say that I have.
Yeah, me either.
And I swore I had some, so yeah. Anyway.
I fought every boss, didn't I?
Yeah,
Think
you
so.
sure did.
You fought Omega too.
Yeah, because it was the
Jeez.
fast. Well, actually, for me, it was the only way out because I skipped the invisible drone.
Oh,
Gotcha.
You can go out there if you go up by the door in Central Dynamo, the upper door. The invisible drone will pop back in, and you can kill him and do the maze.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Well, there's also a crashing hazard there. If you,
Yeah, I think that's if you kill the drone and don't do the maze and leave the room, then it'll crash.
Huh.
Yeah.
and then, and then the Omega Pirate took like a sizable but not enough amount of damage from my power bomb, so I had a 2-cycle. I don't remember the last time I had a 2-cycle on Omega Pirate.
I got I ended up getting the missile expansion that was in the power bomb room, and just in case I could go back if I needed to. But yeah, I went through like in the entirety of Fendrana to look for stuff.
Was the only major item that I didn't have flamethrower because flamethrower was in
And grapple. Yeah.
normal thermal.
Yeah.
You didn't pick up grapple.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't
and
get
grapple.
either.
Yeah, because both of them would have taken cutscenes.
Yeah.
So, any last words before we wrap up?
I feel like this rule set specifically tends to front load everything except for like 1 or 2 items.
That's because of some logic bugs in this version.
Yeah. That's the only thing I've really noticed. Because I'm
Yeah.
getting 99% of the items every seed I make, and then the last ones like in Bumble wherever.
Yeah, it seems to be less of an issue with random elevators, but vanilla elevators tend to be pretty front loaded in my experience.
Yeah.
Like, man, after looking for phase on that long, I was just kind of, I had the SRL chat like in the corner of my game because I was just expecting to see that he finished at some point because like everything except for Phazon and Varia were so free to find. Well, I guess also Supers was kind of annoying, but
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I found supers like immediately because I went through frigate. I went through frigate to get to called.
I did forget the other way, backwards.
Gotcha.
And then I also spent like 5 minutes on Crossway because apparently I've forgotten how to do that properly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
I also messed up on Crossway.
Yeah, I think Bash was mentioning in chat that you have to. I think you had to like your second jump had to be level with the crawl space or something like that. I forget exactly what he said, but something about delaying one of your jumps.
Yeah, you have to
Yeah,
jump
that's
lower
possible.
for the second jump. That's what I noticed. Because I noticed like sometimes I would do it and get into the crawl space on morphs, and then sometimes it just wouldn't.
Yeah.
And I find that morphing kind of increases your fall speed, so I tend not to do that.
I learned from my mistakes in other runs, and I checked where like a room where there was like one. Like I checked an area where there was like one check where I could make to make sure that it wasn't the last place I'd be looking.
Phase on for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a double take when I read the hints, and I'm like, seriously? All
Yeah,
of them
all
just
in shows out nice and easy to get.
Yeah, but never
That
runs
was-
easy until you find the items.
I think Caesar, you had all your artifacts 20 minutes in.
roughly, yeah.
Yeah.
It was like between 20 and 30 minutes, something like that.
Yeah, I was looking at the timer. It was like 20 on the dot.
I think I had mine later because I cleaned out Chozo at the same time.
Yeah.
Like last artifact was my last item in Chozo basically. But yeah, GG's.
GG.
I'm gonna eat dinner.
No, GG. Both of you.
Yeah. With that said, follow our runners, follow our tracker, follow my co-commentator. And next up we have, well, there was going to be a match tonight at 11:30, but according to Inner Slice, that got canceled or postponed. So for Wednesday, we have one at 2:30 p.m. versus between Frostbite versus Pyro Paper Planes. Wednesday at 5 p.m. Speedrun versus CZ, and Wednesday at 9 p.m. Caliber versus Takapa. So be sure to keep an eye out for those. But until then, I've been Yrbeat,
Been Inner Slice.
and we'll see you next mission. Thanks for watching.
Take it easy.